Hello, Police Best for UK here, and welcome to today's Game a Day video. Every day in January 2020, I'm doing a different Amstrad CPC game on my channel. So let's cut the directory. I've got the floppy drive interface plugged in. Terramex is today, so run Terramex. Now, Terramex was a game that I originally had on the ZX Spectrum years ago, probably about 1989, 1990 time. I've never actually played the Amstrad CPC version. So let's have a look at this one. So the game is loading from the floppy drive interface. This is probably the same sort of speed as what the original floppy disk would have done as well. The floppy drive interface basically adds a floppy drive controller to your CPC464 to add disk access. So anyway, so this is Terramex, and yep, you've got controls here. Now there's some important additional controls to note. You've got T for think, S for swap item, 1 and 2 to scroll through the items, and you've got your other controls like left, right, down. So that T, S and 1 and 2 you need to be in front of your keyboard at all times because you need them keys. But you can do the left, right, up, down with the joystick, so you can hear the music in the background. Same music as the ZX Spectrum 128 version. So let's start the game. Now sadly on this version the music goes off when you start the game, and I don't think you can change the character either, where you could on the Spectrum version. So yeah, okay, so this is Terramex. It's a lot more colourful than the Spectrum. Now if you press T for think, like we saw on the options, it will say that we need the vacuum cleaner to get progress further. So if I jump, watch out for this weird thing that comes out of there, and then jump, grab the vacuum cleaner. Now as you can see I can now fly, because this is a flying vacuum cleaner. If you press S, it will get off the vacuum cleaner, and you can see on the bottom right there's this inventory screen, and you press 1 to go left and 2 to go right to scroll through. Once you have one next to it like that, you press S, re-equips the item. So yeah, basically it's just a big adventure where you've got to get loads of items to progress through the game. Very well thought and made, I thought this game was. The Commodore 64 version for some reason scrolls, but the Spectrum and Amstrad versions are flip screen like this. So there's various objects to collect throughout the game, and there's various enemies and hazards to stop your progress, like them raindrops and acid raindrops. They will kill you. So he has a conscious as well. He's like, no, I don't want to jump over there, but you can jump over there. So yeah, get a bicycle. I don't think there's a limit to the amount of items you can carry at one time. So if I press the T button, he's got nothing to think about. But yeah, it's very innovative for the time that the T button or the think button, it helps you throughout the quest. Oh, you Boona! So I just got killed. I need that umbrella there, so I've got to try and get past these guys. I will come back. Right, let's try and get past him. Here we go. Oh no! So, I can't remember how you do this. The one thing that I will say as well, you can't use the vacuum cleaner in all of the locations. So they've even thought of that. So the vacuum cleaner is useless at this point, so I can't fly over him. It made the game a bit too easy if they did that, I suppose. Oh, you Boona! So he got me again, so I'm going to try going back down this way, see what we got. I do need that umbrella there. That's what you I have completed this game on Spectrum, and it's the same layout and stuff, and I know what you have to do. But I'm just going to come back down here, and we'll have to equip the vacuum cleaner. You can use the vacuum cleaner on this section only, I think. Yeah, because it won't let you go out the screen. So yeah, on we go. Watch out, because one of them weird things, what comes out of here. Yeah, there we go. Progress on. Now this is a flute. We need that to get past these snakes in a minute. See these snakes here? This is what we use to get past the snakes. You can just walk straight through them with the flute. If I didn't have the flute enabled, then you wouldn't be able to get past them snakes because it calms them down. So yeah, go down the well. And we are now down the underground bit. Graphics are alright, to be honest. They are more colourful than the Spectrum version, but they do look a little bit more blocky than the Spectrum version as well. So this bit we need that tape. So if I equip that, I think it's that one, or maybe it's that one actually. Yeah, there we go. He's just laid out the tape across it, so we can walk past on there. And yep. So if we use the flute to get past these guys, so there's a lot of puzzle elements and stuff. The items are very important. That's why you need to be in front of your Amstrad to use the extra keys on the keyboard. I can now disable the flute. On me progress. Oh, you booner! And that's game over. And I didn't succeed in saving the Earth from the meteor strike. I do apologise for the flickers, having a few technical difficulties with the CPC. But yeah, that's Terramex, and I'm going to give that 9 out of 10. Absolutely superb game. A lot of thought and innovation has been put into the game. Got good graphics. Shame about the music not being in game. I'm not sure if there's a key press you can do to activate the music. I don't think there is. And let me know in the comments, and thank you for watching. Goodbye!